So it seems to have been a while that you've been around for, and it seems like a long time coming. You're doing a solo thing.
No, it has, man. You know, it's been a complete journey.
So congratulations, firstly, on going out there and doing it on your own.
Thank you.
How's it going so far?
It's just been it's been a complete journey, the whole thing, and it's amazing. And it took like 2 years out and to make this record and to put a lot of effort into it. And I knew that I didn't do a gig or an interview while making it. I wanted to get it bang on the money, and so when you went out there and started gigging and that, you knew that you couldn't try it any harder or put any more effort in, and that's what you've done. And I'm just so glad that we've had the reception that we've had, and it's had good reviews, selling out gigs, and the reaction at the gigs is amazing, man. We're totally buzzing, and to see people singing those songs, it's the best feeling in the world. Do you know what I mean? And when you don't do a gig for a day, it kills me. I'm itching.
And when you first started out, it was the Little Flames, wasn't it?
That was it. Yeah, I was just a guitarist in the band.
Did you ever think you'd go out there and do your own thing?
It's just sort of finding who you are, you know what I mean? And then after being in bands and stuff and it not working, then it was like, until I do a Shadow Puppet record, what am I going to do? Just wait round, do nothing, So I knew that I'm going to give it a go on my own. And I knew that I had the belief, that I could do it, and that once I had the tunes and did the album, that I'd love it. I love doing the interviews, and I love it all. I love the gigs. I've got a great band live as well. It's amazing, man.
So you're still looking at your wardrobe over there. Your influences seem to hark back to a time that's way, way, way before now. So did you first get into kind of 60s garagey stuff when you were young, or has it been a more recent thing?
It's been, well, I guess it's sort of, when you're growing up, obviously your mother would be playing Motown records and stuff like that, and obviously I love the Beatles and bands like that, Stones, and when you get older, you discover like what they were listening to and stuff like that, and you get told about all that sort of 60s thing, and you find out more about it. And then I got into like T-Rex and Lee Hazelwood, stuff like that, and I love the music and I love the style, and it sort of had a massive influence on you, and you sort of take all those sort of inspirations and give it your own twist,
Do you ever wish that you were your age now in the 60s?
No, I think it's good I'm happy to be here now and to be, doing your thing,
So your solo album was quite a long time coming. Well, how long can we expect until the next stuff happens?
Well, I've got something up my sleeve.
Literally up your sleeve right now. Come on, show it to us.
You know what I mean? But I'm going to, we'll see, but it's going to be soon. Well, not soon, but it won't be as long as that one.
Okay. And do you have any kind of highlights or lowlights of any of the stuff that you've done? So, obviously, so much, Rascals, Little Flames, Lost Shadow Puppet.
I don't know, I think this year, as sort of for yourself, on a personal one, has been amazing, and to sort of find yourself making this record was a complete journey without being over the top, but it was, and everything we've done has been so good. You've been Brazil, Russia, France, Germany, all this year, and we're going to do it all again in the winter, and it just feels great, yeah.
And you're here at the same time as the Arctic Monkeys today, so kind of nice to see you guys in the same place. Anything further planned with the Lost Shadow Puppets?
We always chat about it. Whether it comes next, I don't know. I may just do another record, man. But whenever it happens, it'll be great. And
are you sticking around for the rest of the weekend?
No, because I'm going to Oxygen tomorrow.
You're going to get to see Beyonce. In fact, how do you feel about the whole kind of pop infiltrating?
You know what? I like it, man. And it's that guy off the telly. And
you've seen a guy off the telly.
Sorry.
To camera. You've seen a guy off the telly. Who is it?
Don't know. Someone on BBC Three, I think it is. And what was he saying?
About Beyonce and pop stars. And
I like it. I mean, I've seen Beyonce on telly. Like, we did Glastonbury, but I got off and I had 2 days off, so I went home and I watched her on the telly, and she was good, man. She's cool.
Yeah. I know you've been kind of quoted as saying like rock and roll needs to come back into the charts and stuff.
Yeah, no, it does, and it is.
But then it's kind of interesting to see it all build in the same place.
Yeah, but it shouldn't. But they should be. You can have the two. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I think people are afraid of. But it's having rock and roll competing in the top 10. Do you know what I mean? That it should be.
And what have you got planned for the rest of the year?
We've got go auction tomorrow, and then got a gig in Somerset House Tuesday, then go to France for a gig in Brittany Thursday, and then I can't remember, Japan the week after. It's
busy.
Yeah, it's just, I just take it week by week at the minute, yeah.
And one last question on festivals. What was the first festival that you ever attended?
First festival was Glastonbury, when I was about 14 or 15.
Lasting impact?
Just 8 brunch bars, because I didn't want to have a shit. That was
cool.
it.
And on that note,